Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs. The best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. First and 10. McBride is the motion man. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pick. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Murray looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, Murray. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, he pumps up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The Lions called their first timeout. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Throwing here is Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with Benson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those 2 things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Third and 5. Goff to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And the Lions are going to have themselves a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Gain of 12 and a first down. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Gibbs. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. Let's see what happens on third and goal. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll work forward for a couple. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Second down and 8. Again, it's Benson.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. McBride is the motion man. They'll run. Here's Benson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Third and 2. Now Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. On the ground, it's Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They send a receiver in motion left. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. now charged to Arizona. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Benson. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. So it is halftime here in the NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Goff. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Williams in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 2nd down, Goff. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go play action with Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Second and a yard. Now, Goff. To the sideline, caught by Worthy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
That's not what I saw.
Here's Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A second down throw for Goff. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
He may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's a third down and 4. Here's Goff. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cardinals have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
They'll run here with Benson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. They go play action for Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
McBride is the motion man. On third down, they go with Benson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Slot man in motion right. Murray to throw for it on fourth down. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Cardinals move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Williams in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Now Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's into the hands of Worthy. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He is in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. He's thrown a good one. It's caught. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. To the outside. Catch made by Worthy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
To throw is Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. power run here with Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So even after the penalty, they're not going to rethink things. They'll stick with going for one. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run with Benson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll run here. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. They'll stick to the ground. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. Now, first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Second down, Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Whoa, an enormous call here. They go for two. One play to keep their postseason alive. Now Murray. That is incomplete. Give them credit, they were going for the win, but it remains a 1-point deficit. That scored too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. The Lions called their first timeout. That scored too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They're moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.